Hello, human. Thank you so much for joining me on my walks. I have been appreciating this very much. I was just recording something about the Sirius portal. Very serious, just kidding. And I was explaining what I believe a portal to be, which would be a series of dates or days where we have access to a particular energy. And then I was thinking about how it actually feels right now for an energy sensitive person. And I wanted to explain that to you a little bit now. I personally have been feeling as though I'm on a little bit of a diving board, the bounce part before you take that leap. And this can feel very strange if you're not actually on a diving board, you know? But energetically, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? That depends on if you're working with ascension energy. And if you're around here with me, you know that I am working with the ascension energy. I mean, everybody is. I'm just more open about it. Most people don't realize that they're working with it, or many people don't. Anyhow, if you're in a city, especially, this diving board feeling is starting to be kind of normal. And that's because there's so many people shifting and changing. If you heard my last video, you know that I have mentioned that. But right now, with the amplification of energy from the Sirius rising, you are going to need to understand where you are within that situation. So if you're highly energy sensitive and you haven't tapped into that yet, this is one of the things that I'm talking about in these videos. So it's one thing where you're looking for a community. So we're going to go over how to create that for yourselves, how to get yourselves ready to try and do that. If that's your issue, self-confidence, things like that. Another thing is how to be energy sensitive in a city, because so many things happen around us. And if you're highly energy sensitive, you might actually take that on unintentionally if you're not aware of how your city works, how you work with your city, especially if you recently moved to one. I'm noticing that most people or a lot of people are moving out of the cities, or they have been, and they've been filtering back, it seems. But I digress. To be energy sensitive in a city right now is a big challenge. So how can I assist? Well, that's what we're talking about. One of the things is understanding this diving board feeling. And then another thing would be how your body actually works with it, because once you have loud car once you assess that feeling in your body, you still have to figure out how you can work with it. They're not the same thing. Sometimes people get those confused. So for example, the phase that we're in is very inspiring, but we're also in such a challenging political time, let's say, that to feel inspired, you might actually feel a little bit guilty, or people around you might display a disdain for the fact that you're finding some kind of joy and happiness within all that's going on. And here's the thing. People are going to do that no matter what. You need to be in your body, and if some people are not okay with the fact that you're going to be happy and try and display that for your own well-being, that's more about them than it is about you. Oh, I don't want to go in this parking lot. It's more about them than it is about you. And this is why I feel it's a really good idea to create some kind of a support system from within yourself first. The energy right now is going to ebb and flow for quite some time. This is why I have been speaking about community. But also, every individual has the potential to offer something to a group. And if you think you don't have anything to offer, you are most likely wrong. You just haven't found it yet. If you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, please let me know where you stand in this. Are you wanting to create community? Are you wanting to just get out into the community that you're in? Where are you in this? I'm curious. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. I'll leave you with this tree.